and welcome to Newsfeed, your daily dose of what people are talking about online. From news stories to what's trending. Let's start with everyone's favorite hot mess, Twitter. Well, it looks like Elon Musk is getting bullied off his own platform. The self-proclaimed chief twit put out this poll on Sunday, asking whether he should step down as the head of Twitter. 57.5% of respondents voted for him to go, and 42.5% want him to stay. The poll is definitely a full circle moment for the man who was once the world's richest. He bought Twitter after a series of ominous tweets sharing his views on his platform. No one knew what was going on in his head at the time, and no one knows what he's thinking now. But there are a few guesses.
I think he will end up stepping down, not least because he has previously hinted that this is going to be what he does. He has said in interviews on stage at events that he doesn't intend to be the owner of Twitter in the long run. He also said that in response to a court complaint against him. So I think that this is inevitable. I think this is a way for him to do that. But it is, as you say, extraordinary that he's decided to. I guess the big question is who comes next, because Elon Musk is a very, very powerful man. He is someone who believes that his way is the correct way of doing things, but of course we know that actually lots of people disagree. So alongside that poll that he shared today, Twitter also put out a poll asking whether a policy change that it enacted while the World Cup final was happening was something that they agreed with, and actually 87% of people said no, which I think is perhaps an indication quite how significant the opposition to Musk is in this instance.
All right, let's recap a bit. It was a wild weekend at Twitter. From introducing a new policy to the CEO potentially quitting, here's what went down. First, Twitter banned links to certain sites like Instagram, Mastodon, and Truth Social, anywhere you might want to migrate to, really. Twitter announced that it won't be allowing any free promotion of rival platforms and would remove accounts that do so. After purging a whole bunch of accounts for posting their alternate profiles, Twitter did an unexpected U-turn. It deleted the announcement tweets and removed the freshly added policy from their website. Later on, Elon Musk apologized for what happened and announced that there will be a vote on major policy changes going forward. Then he immediately went on to post his exit poll. He concluded his post-World Cup tweeting spree by posting, "Those who want power are the ones who least deserve it." Oh, the irony. It'll definitely go down as one of those "where were you" moments in history. Of course, I'm talking about the World Cup. And we know Elon Musk was there. He was spotted shaking hands in the build-up before sitting down with Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and he was tweeting throughout the match. At one point claiming there were over 24,000 tweets a second, the highest for a World Cup. But not even Elon Musk or France's Kylian Mbappe could steal the limelight from Argentina's Lionel Messi on Sunday. In a crazy game against France, the Argentine wizard finally picked up his first and only World Cup. In case you didn't know, the 35-year-old has had quite the career. He's won loads of European trophies, including the Champions League and La Liga. But he has failed football's greatest prize until yesterday. And with it, that asterisk over his glittering career has now disappeared, with many now comparing him to the likes of Brazil's Pelé and his fellow national Diego Maradona, branding him the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
In the GOAT conversation,
best known.
Argument done.
Like, completely finished, nothing more to say. And I think the last 6 months of Ronaldo has also contributed to this, because just the way it's gone down at club level, even internationally, it's not the way to go, man. It's not the way I wanted him to go.
Where are you from?
From France.
Show me your shirt.
Messi.
You're happy today?
Of course, bro.
Yeah?
Everybody's happy here now.
Because of Messi?
Because Messi. Messi is the best of the world, bro.
Yeah?
Best player.
So you're happy even France lost?
Shh. Je suis 100% français.
Allez,
Messi! Vamos, Argentina!
Yeah, no doubt?
No more question, no more question.
Yes.
We never question it, but, you know, some people needed this. There you have it now.
No doubt.
No debate. He was the GOAT before.
And yeah.
Now,
next
no
level.
doubt.
While the debate rages on, I would like to ask how you can compare players from different eras when fitness, training, coaching, and diet have all changed dramatically. The game itself has evolved so much that we'll never know how some of the past greats would have adapted to the modern era. But it is fun to have this debate, and even former greats have waded in with their points of view. Brazilian football legend Pelé took to Instagram to congratulate Leo. He said he deserved to win the World Cup and said Diego Maradona will be smiling from the skies. Staying with Brazil, and current star Neymar also congratulated his PSG teammate on winning the trophy. English football legend David Beckham posted this photo of a young Messi calling him the king. And Messi's fellow compatriot and former teammate Sergio Aguero took to Twitter to say the best in the world has to win the World Cup. Well, as the dust settles on the World Cup, host Qatar are likely delighted with how the world's biggest sporting event has turned out. Well, they did spend a reported $300 billion in total to make sure. In comparison, hosting a multi-sport event like the Olympics seems like small fry. Take a look at this graph. Even the most expensive Olympics this century, Beijing 2008, cost the Chinese 6 times less than what the Qataris forked out for the past month. But one way Qatar did save money and remain environmentally sound was to construct a temporary reusable stadium. It is already being dismantled and has been penciled in by Uruguay should they succeed in their bid to co-host the 2030 World Cup. Before they took it down, our Franzi went to check it out.
Guys, the stadium that you can see behind me will not stay here forever, so let's have a closer look before it's gone. And it can host over 44,000 people. It was constructed entirely by recyclable containers, 974 to be precise. And today is the last opportunity to watch a football game in the Stadium 974, as it was actually built with the aim to be dismantled after tonight's match. This makes it the first temporary stadium in history. Even though it is temporary here in Doha, it doesn't mean that it will not live on in a different country and host many more sport events.
During that agonizing finale of the penalty shootout, you could see players, coaches, and fans alike clutching each other for support. Some were beseeching a greater power to steer their team to victory. Players and fans are known for their superstitions and lucky charms, and TRT Digital's Sharina found one of the strangest on the head of an Argentinian fan.
My name is Diego. I never lose with this hat.
Some fans believe that World Cup success is achieved through diet, exercise, and endless practice drills. Others are convinced that it is a matter of wearing their lucky charm. Today, we're following someone who believes that his lucky ornament will help him bring the World Cup home.
I'm Diego Salman. I'm from Argentina. Mendoza is my city. I'm 45 years old. Please don't remember that anymore. My hat, I am wearing this from the World Cup in Brazil 2014. It's just a Sultan hat. I find it funny at the first time, but I realized that everyone in the stadium, in the fan zone, in bars, in discotheques, they all wanted to take a pic. So I wear this because it makes people happy. the luck. I'm lucky because I never saw Argentina lose. With my wear, with my hat, I believe. I saw all the times I went to the match. Argentina wins, Messi making goals. So I believe in this.
All right, on to what's trending. Donald Trump's NFT collection took a mere 24 hours to sell out after its launch last Thursday. Trump fans were expecting him to unveil his running mate for the 2024 presidential election or make some big policy speech when he cryptically teased what he called a major announcement last week. Instead, he announced his latest business venture.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot. My official Trump digital trading cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting.
Seems a little weird, huh, to see a former president hawking NFTs like they're baseball cards. And while Trump supporters were initially pretty annoyed they'd been rickrolled with a poorly photoshopped NFT drop instead of a major announcement related to his 2024 presidential bid, fans still can't seem to get enough of Trump. According to OpenSea, the world's largest NFT marketplace, Trump's collection of 45,000 pieces of digital art is now worth more than double what they initially sold for. Each NFT sold for $99, and they're now worth more than $200. In total, Trump's made a cool $1 million from the drop.
This is how much money you could have made if you bought $1,000 of Trump trading cards and sold the top. Now at $99 each, $1,000 should have got you 10 Trump trading cards. At its peak, the floor price was 0.829 Ethereum, and with Ethereum hanging out at just under $1,200, at its peak, each card was worth $978, or a return of almost 10x. So theoretically, your initial $1,000 buy-in would have been worth almost $10,000. Now, of course, there's always more to this. Due to the lack of liquidity in NFTs, the floor price can drop very quickly. So not only is it unlikely that you would catch the exact top, but it's also unlikely that all 10 would sell at that same price. As you can also see, the floor price has dropped dramatically. We're now down to 0.27, but if you bought at mint, you're still up over 3x.
Anyway, that's our show. Find us on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you same time tomorrow.